Okay, here is all of the poetry that I've ever written that I could find. It's a lot. So, yeah. Also, it's in chronological order. I arranged it in chronological order of, like, when I wrote it. Anyway. I want you to die. I want you to die because of how much you make me cry. Tears in my eyes, I need a disguise to hide. I don't want them to see, don't want them to pity me, yet I do. It's true. Every day I'm crying, every day I'm screaming, but no one ever sees because it's all inside of me. I run, I hide, twiddle my thumbs, close my eyes, run from my emotions, hide from the past, acting out a perfect life. I am the cast. I can't blame them for not seeing it. What makes me mad is they think they've gone through worse shit. So to all the darkness that I have become, why the fuck do I still call you Mom? I can't drink or eat like a normal human being because I just stare at the glass half full and tell myself I'm too dull. Too dull for the good things in life, too dull to have the right to smile, oh, the things I would give, to know what it's like to live, to really live, not just survive. I want to thrive. Instead of staring at the couch, I should be running around. Instead of twitching like a maniac, instead of having daily panic attacks, I want to be okay, but I can't when I didn't get sleep yesterday. My life is dull, like I'm just a bull. Running over everything I see is a threat, no stopping even when it's dead. I should be in bed, but with my scars and my charred heart, I tear myself away and fall apart, slowly by slowly, piece by piece, till I'm drowning. It's like I'm a piece of paper. I've been folded, crumpled, and torn, and I'm not feeling too great because I'm worn. And I've been taped back together, unfolded, massaged, but the damage still remains. I can still feel the pain. It will never go away. No one hears my cries for help. They're too repelled by me. Goodbye. Goodbye, feelings. I can't feel them. I'm sorry. It's just too painful any other way. So I zone out, push it all away. I'd rather feel nothing than feel this, except it's not true, so even the pain I start to miss. I feel sick. I want to get better, but how? How can I do anything differently? No one is helping me. Help me. Or at least see. See who I am. Try to understand. I will never be perfect, but I can try as hard as I can. But I starve. I carve myself. I can't do it anymore. This is my final cry for help. I've fallen so often, but I've always managed to get back up until now. I've always just dusted myself off and cleaned up until now. Whenever I started to think bad thoughts, I had friends to fall on, but after the changes, I have no one at all to call on. It's different, I guess. Getting no rest puts my mind to the test. I'm doing my best, but it's hard with you standing over my shoulder. Now I'm older. I don't need you, I say. But little do I know the hole I'm about to fall down is the deepest one yet. You'd need a harness and a rope that I didn't get because I was too blind to see what you would do to me. I asked you for help getting down, but you pushed me. You pushed me. And I willingly fell. Roses are red. Violets are blue. This poem is stupid, and so are you. If you seriously think you can mess with me this much, I've been through too much to not have toughened up. You may think you're so special, but you're nothing but an asshole. And I am so over all this dumb shit your big ass ego never made up for your tiny dick. Once there was a wolf, and the wolf had no friends. So he asked a bunny, I see you're playing a game, can I be next? And the bunny started running, so he chased after it. But what the wolf did not see coming was that a snake popped up and hissed. The wolf, he turned and ran away, but he saw the title of the game. It said, Don't be a wolf, so the wolf was in dismay. No one ever liked him. They always screamed and run. But the poor wolf was harmless, for he was just a young wolf pup. Now, the reason I tell you this story, it has nothing to do with wolves. It's not about the teeth or fangs. It's not the paws, fins, wings, or hoofs. The stories of a bright young child who kept on moving schools. They had no friends to play with. At parks or malls or pools. No one really liked them. They were teased and tortured dry. They went through so much hardship, it took too much to cry. I ask you not to feel guilty, but to give this kid a hug. But because inside they've always been just a young wolf pup. I never expected us to end like this. I feel so dismissed, like my emotions don't matter because you're sadder. I was putting you first. It hurts. Because look at where we are. We've fallen apart. It's gonna be hard to love again when you make me want to end. Why? Why, oh, would you say these things? I'm not dismissive. Why would you feel that way? Because of this. Because all you enjoyed from me was your first kiss. I'm not okay. Not today. I'm drowning because you said that you didn't love me. Did you ever did you even reciprocate? Or did you just feel guilty? I loved you so much, and you didn't care. Now my happiness feels scarce. Was it even love when I may be soon watching from above? The monster under my bed, that I tried to throw away, came back in another form instead, and it won't go away. I feel the pain in my sore head, and it makes... Okay. I feel the pain in my sore head. I feel it stronger every day. And still that monster under my bed, it makes me feel afraid. Afraid that all this year of work will all be done and gone. Afraid that all my fearful words, all my poems, all my songs, they'll mean nothing. The monster's coming. I've failed at running. The monster invades my thoughts. Because that monster, that's not a monster, yet just a pair of small blue scissors, it's not gone. How can someone be so okay with throwing all of it away? When I wrote to you I'd stay, when my life was better someday. How could you be so fine? All right, sleep tight and get through the night. When you made me cry, how do I live and love and laugh when you made me feel like such sad crap? How do I am not okay when you threw it all away? And I wrote you I'd stay when my life was better someday. And I'm not fine, I'm not all right, I can't sleep tight. I had a sleepless night because you made me cry. You say I broke your heart, but no, you broke mine. As I look up to see a million eyes watching me, I am completely and utterly alone. It's funny how I can be surrounded by other bodies, and yet I fear I'm on my own. When I have hopes and dreams, though others laugh first, they're so mean, and they tell me to go home. Just go cry to your mommy, they say, cry to your daddy, so I'll look them in the eyes and say no. For I am who I am, and who I am is who I will be, and you can try to change that, but you will never change me. I am nice and lovely, and actually, this isn't funny, so why are you laughing? Oh, get over yourself. Don't say I need to get help. I mean, check who's talking. You need to watch it. You aren't better than me. Don't you see? I'm done, so get away from me. I can't tell people that I'm hurting. I'm feeling like a burden. Is my life even worth it? Thought I'd have been through the worst shit. Why is all I'm ever good at making others feel bad? I'm not allowed to feel sad. Why are you not more mad? All I want is to feel real pain. I'm starting to feel insane. Your words are messing with my brain, but it is ingrained. Man, it's such a shame. I'm losing my own game. My hair is never tame. I don't know my own name. You'd think if I loved someone I'd know. I was taught 2 things about love long ago. 1, that I must love everyone I see. 2, that no one could ever love me. Love is not to be taken for granted, and it's not something you get to choose. It is never something you or I could plan. If you try to win, you will always lose. See, I have loved and loved again, but it seems it tends to always end. Love is earned, and earned I have not. But I am not the only one. What I was taught was all but truth, and believing it is why I lose. I was so caught up in that second so-called fact that I rendered myself unlovable, but more so the man who taught me that, for he said everyone loved him, yet everyone shall leave him in the end. I know this much, because so did I, and I expect a simple trend. I need to read this again. Okay. You'd think if I loved someone I'd know. I was taught 2 things about love long ago. 1, that I must love everyone I see. 2, that no one could ever love me. Love is not to be taken for granted. It's not something you get to choose. It is never something you or I could plan. If you try to win, you will always lose. See, I have loved and loved again, but it seems it tends to always end. Love is earned, and earned I have not. But I am not the only one. What I was taught was all but truth, and believing it is why I lose. I was so caught up in that second so-called fact that I rendered myself unlovable, but more so the man who taught me that, for he said everyone loved him, yet everyone shall leave him in the end. I know this much because so did I, and I expect a simple trend. I am but a simple, fragile being, and others seem to love to be mean. Will anyone ever stand up for me? This I do not know. I am but a fragile little lamb. I am hurting lots, I am. Will I ever end this hopeless stand? This I do not know. People like to push and shove, say I won't end up above. Will I someday be truly loved? This I do not know. Why not love? Why hate? Why the worst of things? Why inflict this pain? This I do not know. I want to be respectfully obsessed over. I want someone to write 100 love letters to me that they will never send. I want someone to love me. I want to be someone's dream, someone's everything. Maybe one day, but this is the prime age for crushes. Middle school crushes are everything. I'm almost in high school. Oh, please let someone see me the way I've seen so many people before it's too late. I know, it's silly for me to say it'll be too late. Please, though, just let me have this. How do I love myself when I blew at my chance with that one person who loved me, who I loved back? He's gone now, along with my hope. Well, most of it anyway. Maybe someone could still love me, before it's too late. I've written what seems 100 poems, my thoughts spilling out on so many pages. Never once have I written one without a rhyme. But poetry is not about those rhymes. Sure, it can add an aspect. It's more about the structured lines. Oh my God, I did it. Write out your feelings, follow my lead, fulfill creative dreams, write about a new destiny, one where somebody loves you, somebody really wants to spend an entire lifetime by your side, one where you're up on the mountain so high. I want a soulmate, a lover to lean on, but my options are all gone, so I will just dream on. That's right. The only person I love anymore is the boy in my dreams, but he showed up once just to disappear. I can't even score a made-up image, one who I made based on all my crushes, all in just my subconscious. See, I have always been so creative, and I guess this is what I have to show for it. A poem of love with no lover. I feel the war coming. It will creep up upon us like a shadow that learns to be free and wraps its arms around our bodies. The war will be bloody. Many shall take part. For the problems we face are vast and cruel, yet sparked by topics of bathrooms and healthcare. He rips our rights away. He takes more than we give, more than he deserves, and he must die so we may all live. People are dying. Thus, the war is coming. Let us take a stand. People, take my hand and shout. We are tired. Let me hear you. We are tired. Louder. We are tired. The war is coming. We will survive. I don't really know that I'm doing all right. I try so hard, but I'm about to cry. I want to know for sure that everything is fine. I want to tell you that I'm happy, but I think that'd be a lie. And I love you. Fuck, I really do. That much is true, so I'm gonna pretend that I don't so that everything is good. I want you to love me, but I don't think that you ever would. Oh my God, what the hell? Is this real? Is this gonna be how I always feel? Why can't I be normal? That would be so great. I don't want all the heartbreak, but I guess that's just my fate. I'm trying to move on. The feeling won't stay gone. Okay, so I love you. Whatever, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. It's okay. I'm alright. Is it such a hard feat to believe in me? Is it really that much of a strange thing? Why assume I do not try? For I shall always till I die. And yet you hold me so low in your heart, and that feeling shall tear me apart. I am the child of hate and fear. I used to be scared of both. But while fear changed, hate evolved, and suddenly his house felt less like home. I am the child of hate and fear, and I strive to be neither of those, so that when I raise a child of my own, they will only learn love, joy, and hope. I am the child of hate and fear, so what does that mean for me? I am more than these words. I am less just the same. No, that's not my way, and that's not my name. I am no child of hate, and he is no father of mine, and fear grew to life when given some time. Well, I grew up near these two, and I always knew my life would be different from everyone else. I've been changed by hate. I've been changed by fear. I believe it's my fate to make others hear. You are not your parents. You will never be, whether you claim to be their child or not. I grew up feeling hate and fear, so yes, in a way, I am. I am the child of hate and fear, but what was is no longer. It is now just evil and good. I am no child of evil, and he is no father of mine, but good is my mother, and the one who taught me how to survive. To all the darkness, I want you to die. I want you to die because of how much you make me cry. Tears in my eyes, I need a disguise to hide. I don't want them to see, don't want them to pity me, yet I do, it's true. Every day I'm crying, every day I'm screaming, but no one ever sees because it's all inside of me. I run. I hide, twiddle my thumbs, close my eyes, run from my emotions, hide from the past, acting out a perfect life. I am the cast. I can't blame them for not seeing it. What makes me mad is they think they've gone through worse shit. So to all the darkness that I have become, you are not my mom. You never were. It was never her, and running for safety is not her fault. To all the darkness, what the hell? You gaslight us, put us under your spell. You made me believe my mother hated me, so to all the darkness, honestly, shut up. You say you're my father, but that should mean love. That should mean I am a child you want, not just someone you touch when you're drunk, not someone to yell at whenever you're high, not someone to force to stay up late at night. I am not your plaything, your trash bag, no, fuck off and fuck that. I'm so done with all this, because this is just bullshit. To all the darkness, you can fuck off, and I'll live a happy life with my fucking mom. Why? I want you to die. Because shouldn't your siblings' word, your grandchild's word, shouldn't my word be enough? If I may be so bold as to say, doesn't this get old day after day? Don't we always do the same things? Isn't it always the same old routine? Get up, get dressed, go to school, get picked on, go home. Not to mention the all, our students are strong and we all belong. Now come on, that's just wrong. What do you want from me? A heartfelt speech? I've always felt at home here, now that would be a lying. But if we all believe in honesty, I'll give that to you. This place is cruel. I hate this school. I hate the bullies. I hate the popular girls with their popular twirls and their popular hair with the popular curls. And I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, I'm gonna hurl. And one of these days I'm gonna fall off this world. I mean, people here dead name me for fun. My advice to the new kids? Just run. Get out of this place while you still can. The happenings in these rooms, these walls, not a fan. You get tormented by all the students here, but they won't get punished at all this year. If it is truly I who you love, then please do keep loving me, for I do love you so. If it truly is I who you want, then please do keep wanting me. I knew I'd love you long ago. It was the first time I'd met you, and what I said, though half a joke, was true. I heard you sing a solo at that show. I turned my head toward my friend, and I said, I think I just fell in love. And now I'm also who you want. And if my feelings for you do truly go from you to me, then perhaps you are the one for me. Perhaps I've found you, finally. I am in love. I am in great, beautiful, and flourishing love. The things I would do so that she may be happy, and oh, she is happy with me. She is a dove. She is a great, beautiful, and flourishing dove. She soars high above all of us, and oh, yes, I am in love. I've told her, and I would tell her again. I would still love her to the very end. I would still love her if she grew wings and flew away, hoping she'd come to visit one day. I've told her, and I would tell her again. There's no one I love more than my girlfriend. I will be loyal as loyal can be, knowing she'd do the same for me. I hold out my huge flame of hope. We will stay together as loving dopes, me with her and her with me, and yes, we'd be perfect as perfect can be. I keep up my perfect dreams, where we stay together after everything, living in chaotic unison, and stay together oh so strong. I'd die for her, I'd kill for her, I'd lie for her, I'd live for her. She gives me hope I'll be okay, so I'd do my best to do the same. I'd die for her, I'd kill for her, I'd lie for her, I'd live for her, in chaotic unison, like that of these lines. Not quite repetition, and not quite rhymes. If a younger me met me today, I wouldn't know what to say. If I met 4-year-old me, she would ask how I got skinny. If I met 5-year-old me, she would ask why I'm not pretty. If I met 6-year-old me, she would ask if my brother is still so annoying. If I met a younger me. If I met 7-year-old me, she would ask why I don't wear dresses anymore. If I met 8-year-old me, she would ask why my hair is so short. It was here that my world fell apart, a 9-year-old girl with a broken heart. If I met 9-year-old me, she'd ask if my parents got back together. If I met 10-year-old me, she would ask if I was happy again. If I met 11-year-old me, she would ask if I had friends. She'd say she was happy. I'd know it's pretend. I carried too much burden for just 11, and I wouldn't know what to say. If I met 12-year-old me, they would swear they're a she, and ask what the hell happened to me. If I met me back when I was 13, they'd ask me how I'd survived. How are you alive? And I wouldn't know what to say. However, if I met a younger me, no matter what day, no matter what week, No matter my age, no matter the year. I'd lean in real close, whisper in my ear, have you found true love? And I'd finally know what to say. And that was it. That was 20 minutes worth of poems. Okay, have a good day.